Hey lovely viewers, welcome to my channel, Bold and Beautiful episode. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, Finn discovers Carter and Hope's secret, lands in tight spot with Steffi, snooper Remy plots coming move while Electra and Will kiss. Brooke asks if Taylor still wants Ridge, Electra's press release fear. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers reveal that John Finn Finnegan could get an indication about the new man in Hope Logan's life. Bold and the Beautiful suckers know Finn was mealy when Hope putatively threw herself at him in lingerie. Still, Hope assured Finn and Steffi Forrester that the design office debacle wasn't what it looked like. Carter Walton has been Hope's fiercest protector recently, but she'll have another supporter during the week of November 11 to 15. That's when Deacon Sharp will face off with Finn about what really went down at Forrester Creations. Of course, Deacon will rush to Hope's defense and contend his son is innocent. Although Hope was shamefaced of that crapulous kiss at the Forrester party, she hasn't made a real move on Finn since also. Unfortunately, it sounded like Hope was conniving to make Finn her man again when she fell on him. Despite Deacon's sweats to move Finn that it was a misreading, Finn will remain skeptical. Nonetheless, this might be a good time for the bus to start turning for Finn. Cleric may praise Carter for how probative he's been of Hope and argue that he believes her about the confusion. Steffi has been questioning why Carter's so passionate about his defense of Hope, so Finn might start allowing about that too. What if Finn begins to realize perhaps there's further than fellowship going on between Carter and Hope? After all, Finn has played operative in other stories, like when he figured out Luna Nozawa was shamefaced and set up Steffi locked in a pen. Finn also helped Deacon track down intern Shyla Sharp during the whole Sugar aka Janet Weber bow, so he has a habit of unraveling mystifications. It's indeed possible Finn will spot Hope and Carter in a close moment nearly ultimately. Perhaps Finn could visit Carter's garret to question him and formally again find Hope in lingerie. That could click everything into place for Finn and make him realize Steffi's indeed had it all wrong. Finn would land in a tight spot since he'd feel indebted to be honest with Steffi, but he also wouldn't want her allowing he's going against her. Although Finn is presumably the last person who'd ever want to tell Steffi she made a mistake, he'd have no choice. Steffi might stand by her choice to fire Hope anyway, but it'd be intriguing to see her response to Finn's curveball. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say Hope and Carter's secret has to come out sooner or laterally, so stick with us for further prognostications on who'll uncover the news and give Steffi updates. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers Tuesday, November 12th, snooper Remy plots coming move while Electra and Will kiss. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for Tuesday, November 12th, reveal that Will Spencer will return to Forrester Creations with Electra Forrester, so they'll prepare for the forthcoming jewelry rollout and grow indeed closer. A private moment together will turn enough violent, so Will and Electra will end up leaning on for a lip cinch. Since Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say Electra and Will are going to surrender to the chemistry they've been feeling, it sounds like they'll indeed partake their first kiss. Unfortunately, Electra has a snooper who's formerly noticed the press release online and presumably plans to head for Los Angeles right down. Remy Price is the reason Electra has been so on edge about getting thrown into the limelight. Since Remy will soon arrive in LA, Electra has plenitude of drama coming up. Will's going to get pulled into that drama and may have to make some heroic sweats down the road. Meanwhile, Brooke Logan may finish her discussion with Taylor Hayes at the Precipice House. After Taylor talked about connecting with her heart and following it, Brooke surely had questions about what she meant. In fact, Brooke just asked if Taylor was still in love with Ridge Forrester and if she still wanted him. Of course, Taylor will always love and want Ridge deep down, so will she admit that to Brooke or maybe be cagey at her true solicitations? Taylor's perspective seems to be changing, so she might get honest about her opinion of Brooke and Ridge's relationship. Maybe Taylor will admit she doesn't believe Brooke is the right match for Ridge, no matter how important they try to push the whole fortune thing. Brooke's trust in Ridge has been shaken now that he's backing Steffi Forrester up regarding Hope Logan's blasting. Between that and Taylor's implicit pursuit of Ridge, Brooke may have some good reasons to worry. Our prognostications point to effects getting far worse between Ridge and Brooke in the coming occurrences, so they could be headed for a split ultimately. It'll be intriguing to see if Taylor makes her move ahead or after Ridge ends up single. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say bad news is brewing for Brooke's love life, so stay tuned for updates on what's in store. The Bold and the Beautiful Monday, November 11 recap Brooke asks if Taylor still wants Ridge, Electra's press release fear. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers recap for Monday, November 11, reveals that Katie Logan told Steffi Forrester and Ridge Forrester they had to coordinate their response over Hope Logan's blasting, since no comment would only invite further questions. Katie wanted to avoid talk of interpersonal conflict, but Steffi argued the conflict was over now that Hope was gone. Ridge said they'd circle back to this, so they all moved on by agitating the jewelry line relaunch with Ivy Forrester and Electra Forrester. Electra sounded unsettled when she heard the news about a press release for the forthcoming event. Although Electra claimed Ivy should get all the credit, Steffi, Ridge, and Will Spencer were confused over why she didn't want to be part of the rollout. Electra claimed putting her name and print made her feel more important than she was, but Steffi refocused out it was too late to change the crusade anyway. Ridge said Electra was going to be in the limelight and prompted her to enjoy the moment. Latterly, Steffi spoke to Ridge alone and refocused out that two Forresters coming on board would take the sting out of ending Hope's line. Steffi formally again pushed Ridge not to hear to Brooke Logan and defended her decision regarding Hope. At El Giardino, Will treated Electra to lunch and got her gratefulness since he was the first friend she'd made in Los Angeles. After Will played up the press release, he said Electra would soon be a big part of Forrester for all the world to see. After Electra talked about wanting to start a new chapter, Will expressed curiosity about why she was so reticent to be included in the press release before. Away, a man dressed in black looked at the press release online. Although his face wasn't shown yet, it was egregious that he was fastening on Electra's name and print. At the Precipice House on Monday's Bold and the Beautiful occasion, Brooke stopped by and argued with Taylor Hayes about whether it was fair of Steffi to fire Hope. Brooke obviously didn't suppose so, but Taylor felt that Steffi had every right to do what she did. Still, Brooke ultimately admitted there was another reason for her visit, since she wanted to see how Taylor was doing. After Brooke said she'd read further about broken heart pattern, Taylor realized she was concerned about her. Although they weren't really musketeers, Brooke conceded that she wanted to see Taylor healthy and happy. Taylor claimed she was feeling healthier and happier every day before praising Ridge for helping her navigate effects. Brooke got updates on Taylor continuing to see Chandra the healer, so she hoped Ridge wasn't part of her sessions now. Since Brooke was still worried over chancing Taylor in Ridge's stage, Taylor explained that it was a veritably violent, intimate moment. After Taylor bandied how cathartic it was, she said all the resentment and disappointment in her life just fell down. Taylor and Ridge were variably present with each other, so that allowed them to give into the moment for the first time in a long time. Once Taylor said they were just following their hearts, she added that she'd learned a lot recently. Taylor had shut herself off ahead, but now she had a lesser appreciation for hearkening to what her heart was telling her. Since Taylor allowed she was dying, that really shook her up. Taylor was thankful that Ridge had been there every step of the way and gave her the courage to connect with her heart again. Brooke wondered what this had to do with Ridge before asking if Taylor was still in love with him and if she still wanted him. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say Taylor and Brooke's contest will toast up indeed more in the coming weeks, so stick with us for further prognostications on all the conflict. Thanks for watching these videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.